Okay guys, this is Ross from EdgeFIT. I'm going to do a little finisher workout today. Go over the Jackknife Sit Up. It's a little variation that we use, working the abs. It's great because it incorporates upper abdominals, lower abdominals, also a lot of lower back, core in general, because of the way you do the movement. You're going to involve movement of the legs and the upper body, so it makes it pretty difficult. The workout I'm going to do today is 100 reps at a time. I haven't done this one before. I've had a couple of clients do it today, getting some good times. If we're looking under 10 minutes, it's pretty good. Some people have been going below 8. I think the fastest time so far is 6:51. So that's pretty good. My goal is to get sub 5. So we'll see how that goes. What I'm going to do first is explain a little bit about the technique and the standards that we're looking for on the Jackknife Sit Up. So we're going to start in a supine position, laying flat on the ground. We're going to have the feet in contact with the ground. My hands are going to contact the ground. Now on each rep, the hands don't have to be straight, but I do have to contact the ground with my hands above my head. At the same time, I have to contact the ground with my feet. As I come up into the Jackknife Sit Up, I'm going to try and lead slightly with my body, but my legs are going to come up at the same time. So I'm going to throw my arms forward. As my body rises, I'm going to bring the feet up, and I'm going to try and touch the toes at the top. Well, I am going to touch the toes at the top. If you don't touch the toes, the rep doesn't count. Now you'll see in this top position, I'm working pretty hard just to hold it. I'm working my abs, because I'm keeping that good posture. I'm working the lower back too. There's going to be a slight bend in my knees. We're not allowing a bend in the knees, it's just basically an unlock in the knees. If you're unlocking the knees slightly, that's allowed. Not going to allow reps where people are bending the knees and coming to touch the toes. The way we're going to avoid that is with the standards. As you come up, the standard is you can have a break in the knee, but the feet have to be above the knee at the top, so they can't be below the knee. This is not going to count. Feet have to be above the knee. That's going to make sure that you only have a slight bend in the knees at the top. It's very difficult to do this with complete straight leg, especially if we're doing multiple reps. So at the bottom, touching the ground, feet in the hands, I'm going to throw it forward as I come up onto the hips, touch, and then down, all the way back down, touch, and then back down. Best way to breathe on this, I find, is inhaling up, exhaling down. That way you get a little bit more controlled on the way down. You get that nice explosive movement on the way up. Basically that's it. So I'm going to try and hit my 100 reps here, see how it goes. Hopefully get somewhere close to 5 minutes or below. I hope that was interesting for you and that you picked up a couple of tips. Maybe you can add this movement to your training program. Till next time, cheers.